Hello students, again welcome to SB Maths class. Today we will discuss about the next part of the probability what we have started previously. So in your classes in class 9 and 10, the most of the sums will come from tossing of coin or picking up one card from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards like that, and some problems are ball problems, that is some balls are there and you have to pick up one ball from one colored ball, actually red, blue, green, like that. One ball problem is there, and another problem is throwing of dice, very important problem. Actually those are the life based problem. In your day-to-day life you see those problems, just will apply mathematics to that. Very interesting here, just get interest. Okay, so previously at that video we have learned about some definition, prerequisite knowledges and some definitions, some terminologies and some results. Now another term I have not told there, that is the sample space. Actually today we will deal with this part only, the sample space. Sample space means the collection of the all possible outcomes, and also it should be written in the set form, actually the tabular form, tabular or roster form. Roster form of set. Set theory you don't know, just actually this means you have to write those in between the second bracket. And also for throwing of dice you have to write in ordered pair. Okay, I will come to those later on. Okay, so sample space is this one, that is the collection of all possible outcomes. Today we will discuss about the details of some sample spaces what comes at your exams. So first one, it is the tossing of coin. Tossing of coin, number one, tossing of one coin. Tossing of one coin, the sample space will be, I have told, in between the second bracket you have to write. So only head and tail. H stands for head and T stands for tail. So only head and tail, those are the two possible outcomes. So this is the sample space only. How many elements are there in this sample space? Only two elements. Those are the elements of this sample space. Number two, tossing of two coins. Tossing of two coins, what will come? One head, one, okay, both time the head will come. Tossing of two coins means simultaneously two coins. So both heads can come, one head, one tail can come, one tail, one head can come, and both time tail can come. So the sample space consists of four elements. Tossing of three coins. Up to 3 it comes in probability in your classes actually. This is very much interesting. H, that is 3 times head, then just take one tail at last, then take the tail at the middle, then take the tail at first. Actually alternatively you have to do, otherwise you can forget. After that take 2 times tail, 2 times tail, then take this head at the middle, then take this head at the last. Okay, how many you have got? 7. 8 terms will come. So another is 3 times 10. Like this you will do. Actually, for solving the problems you have to write the sample spaces. Sometimes you can get the results only for the mind calculation, but sometimes it is required for writing the sample space, and also the problems come regarding sample space. Write the sample space of this. So that's why for writing the sample space of 3 coins is very much important. Also you have to write alternatively. How I have written you have seen, like that you will write. Okay, so tossing of coin we have got. The next event, the event was, okay, I am writing here the event. Event is tossing of coin, or you can say this is the random experiment also. Okay, that is not the event. Sorry, this is not the event. Experiment. Experiment or random experiment is tossing of the coin. The next random experiment is throwing of die. You play this one. Actually, my favorite game also, one indoor game, and you also play. I have seen in school lots of students want to play while indoor games are there, only the Ludo. Okay, so let us now do the mathematics. And one thing, whenever the school will reopen after the lockdown, and when you will play this Ludo game, then I must be present there. It is very much sure. That is the sure event actually. I must be present there, and I will ask the question regarding this. It is very much sure. Okay. So hope let us meet at school with the traditional teaching learning process, because we are missing you. We can't see you long days. Okay. So whatever. Throwing of die. Throwing of die. The throwing of one die. Throwing of one die. So here the possible outcomes only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because only the 6 faces are there, so 6 will come. Now throwing of 2 dice. This sample space is very much important. Actually here 6 square, 6 faces are there, so 6 square, that is 36 outcomes will come. Possible outcomes are there, and it is not very easy to write the 36 outcomes. I have one technique to write down, very easy technique. Okay, just follow this one. Now just see, those will come in ordered pair. Actually you have to write like this: 1 1, then 1 2, then 1 3, like this. Actually you have to write. So for making it easier, I will write this one. If the question comes that is write the sample space of throwing of 2 dice, then you have to write like this: 1 1, then 1, this format actually. Within the parenthesis, this is the first one, this is for the second one, like that. Then 2 1, then 2 2, like this. But here only for making you understand, and also if the sample space is not required, if it is not mentioned that is write the sample space, but you have to do some problems with the sample space, then just follow this technique. This is very much easy and you will get result. 1 1, 1 and 1, 1 1, then 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6. No need to give those brackets and other things. Okay, 2 1, this is only for your rough work. You will not show this in the fair. 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5, 2 6. Second row, and those are the columns actually. So students, those are 36 elements of the sample space of throwing of 2 dice. This is a very good technique. I suggest you to do with this technique. Otherwise, for writing this is very laborsome process. If it is mentioned to write the sample space, then definitely you have to write. Otherwise, for doing the sum, only write down this at the rough and do the sum. Okay. Now the next experiment. The next experiment is playing cards. Cards problem is very much important problem. Actually, probability, the vast application of the probability is of the cards problem. There, the players use the probability mentally. They don't know, I think, for non-mathematical persons who doesn't know probability theory, they don't know probability, but they actually use the probability theory to play the cards. So, what are the cards? There are, I am showing you in detail. Total number of cards 52. It is called the deck of cards. The deck of cards. Total number is of 52. It is divided into two segments, two main segments. That is the black card, black and red. Two main segments are there, the black cards and the red card. Now, each of those two segments are divided into two each. The names are, for the black cards, the names are, actually total 4 segments are there, 4 segments. The hearts, then the diamonds, then the clubs, and another one is actually total 4 segments are there. Hearts, diamonds, clubs and spades. 2 of the red segments and 2 of the black segments. So for black, 2 segments are there. One is club. This is called the club. You will see the cards like that. And this is called the spade. Club and spade. This is club and this is spades. And for the red segments, 2 cards are there. One is heart. This is hearts and another is diamond. This is hearts and this is diamonds. So 2 red segments and 2 black segments. Now, so 52 cards are divided into 4 parts. So each part, each segment consists of 13 cards. 52 divided by 4, it is 13. Within each segment, three face cards are there. 3 face cards. What are those? King, Queen and Jack. For each segment 3 face cards are there. So for total 4 segments 12 face cards are there. King, Queen and Jack. Also within each segment one ace is there. One ace is there. Ace is the number, the one number card, that is the big. If you see the card, then you will see the big one symbol like this or like this. It is drawn. That is the ace card. The value of this card is greatest among all those cards. Okay. And also, so one ace card, 3 face cards. So total 4 cards are gone. So within each segment 9 number cards are there. So this is the total division of the card. learned here, that is the sample space, what is called the sample space, and also the sample space of the coins and also the dice, and also the description of the cards, the details of the cards here. Students, I think you have got those concepts. We will meet at the next video. Stay tuned for my future videos, and also please subscribe my channel. Thank you.